Well, we are approaching summer, and you know, you got to make sure your makeup stays on. And we have a wonderful makeup artist by the name of Adria. Hello.
Hi.
Hi. Thank you for joining us. And you're going to give us some tips to keep your makeup very nice throughout the summer?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, awesome. Well, first thing, tell us a little bit about yourself.
I was a nurse for about 10 years until I quit and decided to become a makeup artist.
Well, that's the true definition of living out your dream, right?
Yes, absolutely. Never too late.
Yes, for sure. What made you want to be a makeup artist?
I just loved makeup and I loved making people feel beautiful.
Okay, well, let's get into these tips. So
Okay.
what would you say is the first thing to prepare your makeup for a hot summer day?
First of all, skin prep, which Emily's already done. She's taken care of her skin. She's done a nice cleanser. She's followed up with a moisturizer that's correct for her skin type. And she takes really good care of her skin day in and day out. So definitely number one. And then we'll start with cream products, layer powder over top to extend longevity.
All right, you want to show us how to do
Yes,
it?
absolutely. I'm actually going to start with my cream bronzer, and I'm going to go right in, and you can go really heavy-handed with this because we're going to go with foundation over top. And this is great for beginners because you don't have to be super precise.
Why do you start with bronzer?
I feel like it just gives you a nice base, and from there you don't need as much of everything else.
Right.
Emily's got beautiful skin, so we don't really need to cover it up a ton with a lot of makeup because it's beautiful already and we want to let her shine. And I think less is more is definitely the key, especially in the summer. From here, I'm just gonna go in with a little bit of concealer and powder.
Okay, like you mix the two?
Nope, I'm just gonna go in with a little concealer. And again, we're just kind of keeping this nice and light. We don't want anything too harsh.
Okay.
And we don't want a ton of product under our eyes.
Yeah.
We're wearing sunglasses, we're out in the sun.
Yes, that's so annoying when your makeup comes off.
Yes.
Sunglasses.
Yes. Again, we're gonna go in with a powder bronzer, and I'm just following this right where we took that cream bronzer, right around the perimeter of the face. And I love bronzer in the summer. It just makes you have that summer glow.
And you don't have to get a tan if you didn't.
That's right. Following it up with a little bit of lip balm with SPF. This will help make sure your lips do not get burned in the summer. There's nothing worse. Just finishing off with a little bit of brow.
Okay.
This is a waterproof, sweat-proof formula. Those are the kind of the keywords you're gonna wanna look for when you're looking for your summer products. And then always finishing off with a really good setting spray. I'll have you close, Emily. Okay. This is really gonna help to lock in that makeup and keep it on all day long.
All right. Well, is there a special type of setting spray that you suggest for the summer?
Anything with an alcohol base is going to help really with that longevity in your makeup.
Okay.
But if you are super dry, stay away from that.
Yeah, for sure.
That'll dry you out too much. Yep.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much.
You're
you did
welcome.
a beautiful job. How do you feel?
Ready for the day.
Yeah, there you go. Well, thank you so much, Adria. Tell people how they can find you.
You can find me on my website at adriaquirosmakeupartist.com or on Instagram at Adria Quiros.
All right. Well, Adria, thank you so much.
Thank
We appreciate
you.